I'm bringing you guys my 2023 CSGO settings. I've made a video every single year on my CSGO settings because it's always my most asked questions. For this year, I'm going to be playing on stretched. Normally, I have been playing on 16:9. I think the longest I've ever played on stretched was for like a month. The video settings, obviously, like I just said, it's 1280x960 stretch. So on display mode, I use full screen, global shadow quality on very low, model/texture detail on low, texture streaming disabled, effect detail low, shader detail low, boost player contrast enabled, multi-core rendering enabled, multi-sampling anti-aliasing 8x. This is just so it's gonna make the game a little bit more clear. I really like this settings combo of bilinear and 8x. You can also do 4x if you like that more. Try out 8x and bilinear. FXAA anti-aliasing disabled. Texture filtering mode bilinear. And then you're gonna wanna have VSync, motion blur, and triple monitor mode obviously disabled. And make sure you have Uber shaders enabled. Audio settings are obviously different depending on what computer you're using. The only important thing is make sure, for the love of God, you have this 10-second warning volume on like something. I use 15%, it's all personal preference. For the most part, you're gonna wanna have all this stuff turned off. On over to the cool stuff, the keyboard and mouse settings. I have spacebar, bound to jump, and mouse wheel down, bound to jump. I guess the only weird keybind you could say I use caps lock to crouch, and I also use toggle as well. I don't know, I've just been using it like that since I started playing the game, and I'm used to it. That's the only weird thing I use. My keybinds for my utility is control is molly, X is smoke, 4 is HE, and T is flashbang. My mouse sensitivity is 1.65 at 400 DPI. If you're wondering what mouse I use the Logitech G Pro Superlight, and I also use the Zowie GSR mousepad. Zoom sensitivity, I normally would play on 1.2. If you guys have watched my old videos or have seen me play on stream, you were knowing that I probably played at like a 1.4 sense at 1.2 scope sense. But whenever I switched to stretch, it felt a little weird and my mouse felt slow. So right now I'm playing on 1.65 cents at 400 DPI and a zoom sensitivity of 1.1. Raw input on, mouse accel off. And then I guess the last bind that I have is V is my jump throw bind. If you guys don't have a jump throw bind, or if you guys want to download my config, that will be linked down below. I'll have a jump throw bind, I'll have my config, and all that stuff. Nothing too crazy for the game messages. I guess the only thing for this, my HUD scale is 0.75. These are my HUD settings right here. And then I use Z to ping. So yeah, those are my CSGO settings. Once again, my config will be linked down in the description. And this video will be kind of in like a text format down in the description. A couple other things that you may be wondering, I guess, would be what I use to warm up. I use refrag.gg. You'll see some refrag footage on your screen right now. It's the best CSGO training tool you could possibly use. And they are also one of the sponsors of my channel. So if you guys are interested in getting better at CSGO and you want to use the best training tool out there, go check out refrag.gg. Link will be down also in the description, and you can use my code Ahrora for 15% off. All right, so those are my CSGO settings for 2023. Once again, config link will be down in the description. Thank you for watching today's video. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the videos that I have coming out in 2023, and there'll be many more soon. Peace.